Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be understanding the need of Shri Narendra Modi, who is India's current Prime Minister. Introduction. The role of Modi in Indian politics is crucial for the country's development and international relations. His leadership has brought significant changes in various sectors, including economy, infrastructure, and foreign policy. This presentation aims to explore the necessity of Modi for India's growth and stability. Do you know Modi has brought a lot of tourism in India? One thing that we can say is that he has done about 100 countries as visa free last year itself. Economic reforms. Under Modi's leadership, India has witnessed bold economic reforms aimed at boosting growth and attracting foreign investment. Initiatives such as Make in India and GST have transformed the business landscape, making India for a favorable destination for global investors. I'm sure, my friends, that you must have seen most of the companies, like around to 80 to 90%, which are in India. Why are they mostly in Delhi, Mumbai, and Bengaluru? Because, my friends, those are the cities which have economic boosts coming up in them, and they're developing a lot. And also, a lot of companies are trying to shift there and build their headquarters over there in India. Top 5 major projects made in Modi's government in India. Sagarmala project, Bharatmala project, Gujarat Gorakhpur gas pipeline, Delhi to Mumbai highway, Mumbai Trans Harbour link, Shivaji Memorial, Inning of a journey. There are around 21,664 POKR banking branches. There is around 7.65 GDP growth in 2015 to 2016. There is around 1.7 million 29,358 OROP beneficiaries. There's around $63 billion FDI in 2015-2016. There's around minus 2.48 VPI in 2015 to 2016. There is around 1.02 crore as give it up. There is around 3.48 crore as Mudra loan. There is around 7,766 villages electrified. Around 12.65 crore Jan Suraksha enrollment. Around 50,465 Gram Panchayats broadband are connected in India. So Modi is a man of his word. Sagarmala project. It aims to promote port-led direct and indirect development and provide infrastructure to transport goods to and from ports quickly. Do you know port connectivity, port modernization, port-led industrialization, and coastal community development is going to happen, and it's going to boost a lot of coastal community development is going to happen. More faster connectivity will happen between ports, and port modernization will happen quickly. Do you know that the project is estimated to cost around rupees 1.2 million crores? The government wants to implement the project worth rupees 5 lakhs crore under the ambitious program by May 2019. Now let's go on the next. Bharatmala project. This is Narendra Modi's rupees 14,000 crore project linking India's vast west to east land border from Gujarat to Mizoram. It will also link to a road network in coastal states from Maharashtra to West Bengal. In a way, this road network will garland the entire country. Modi government is planning to finish the 5,000 kilometer road project in 5 years. Bharatmala, connecting India like never before. 34,800 kilometers of roads to be constructed. Economic corridors around 9,000 kilometers to unlock full economic potential. Inter-corridor and feeder route, which is around 6,000 kilometers, ensuring holistic connectivity. National corridors efficiency improvement, which is around 5,000 kilometers, enhancing efficiency. Border roads and international connectivity, which is around 2,000 kilometers, which is boosting border connectivity. Coastal roads and port connectivity, which is around 2,000 kilometers, which is leveraging ports for progress. Greenfield expressways, which is around 800 kilometers, which is express speeds for express gains. Balance NHPD works, which is around 10,000 kilometers. Boosting all-round connectivity, which is going to be shown in India. Gujarat's Gopur pipeline. Government-owned Indian Oil Corporation (IOC) is laying India's longest LPG pipeline, which is also going to be from Kannada coast in Gujarat to Gorakhpur in eastern Uttar Pradesh. The 1987 pipeline will carry 3.75 million tons per year of LPG and move from Kannada to Gorakhpur via Ahmedabad, Ujjain, Bhopal, Kanpur, Allahabad, Varanasi and Lucknow. So do you know that it's going to increase a lot of oil production in India? Delhi to Mumbai highway. The Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, also labelled as National Expressway 4, is a 1,350 km long, 8-lane wide, expandable to 12-lane, under construction, partially operational, access controlled expressway connecting India's national capital, New Delhi, to its financial capital, Mumbai. The foundation stone for the project was laid by Union Minister in the presence of Sushma Swaraj and Arun Jaitley on 8 March 2019 and is inaugurated by PM Modi. The total project value, including the land acquisition cost, is around rupees 1 lakh crores, which is around to US $13.1 billion. Mumbai Trans Harbour Link Shivaji Memorial. This will be the country's longest sea bridge at 22.5 kilometers. It will connect Mumbai's eastern suburbs with the mainland across the harbour through at 16.5 kilometer sea bridge and a viaduct. This project will cost around rupees 18,000 crores and completed by 2019. It will connect Sewri in central East Mumbai with Nhava Sheva across the harbour. The BJP government is also building a rupees 36,000 crore grand memorial of Chhatrapati Shivaji in Mumbai. Foreign policy impact. Through proactive diplomacy and strategic alliances, Modi has elevated India's global standing. His engagement with major powers and emphasis on regional cooperation have strengthened India's position as a key player in international affairs, promoting peace and stability. Also, G20 was hosted in India. Wider relations, EU. India's economic ties with Europe are robust, but an India-EU FTA is unlikely due, amongst the other things, to conflict over subsides. United States. India seeks investment, technology, and export opportunities from the United States, but Washington has yet to clarify its stance on protectionism. Middle East. India will eschew taking sides in Middle Eastern conflicts for fear of jeopardizing its energy trade and remittance links with the region. Modi has championed various social welfare initiatives including Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and Ayushman Bharat aimed at improving public health, sanitization and access to essential services. These programs will reflect his commitment to inclusive development and poverty alleviation. Conclusion. The necessity of Modi lies in his vision for a prosperous and inclusive India. His focus on innovation, sustainability, and digital empowerment aligns with the country's aspirations for becoming a global leader. The future success of India hinges on his leadership and transformative agenda. Thank you, my friends. Please vote for Modi ji in this election and make sure he wins 2024 elections. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to show your love for me. Thank you.